believes he's never gotten the credit he deserves in the media for the city's recovery from Katrina.
Today, Nagin rolled out his take on history, his new book, Katrina's Secret, Storms After the Storm.
The former mayor says he's giving people a view of what really happened after the storm, including the role race and class played in the fight over the recovery and the political hardball played by the White House and his sometime adversary, fellow Democrat Kathleen Blanco.
A good book has its moments of intrigue. Ray Nagin tries to find one in one of the more bizarre episodes post-Katrina when a private security team converges on his hotel.
They burst into the hive and said, "We're here to protect the mayor. We're taking over."
But the former mayor tells readers his own forces held them at bay.
And lo and behold, they had two teams. And the second team was trying to get into my room at the Hyatt.
Nagin says to this day he has no idea where they came from or exactly what they wanted. In Katrina's Secrets, the self-described media scapegoat gives readers a quick history of New Orleans, a city built on floating land, complete with explanations of second-line funeral marches and the rainbow of Mardi Gras. But he writes a place deeply divided along race and class lines.
There was all sorts of stuff going on about who was going to control the recovery, dollars that were coming.
Nagin's first book covers only the first 30 days after the storm.
Everyone in leadership during this disaster could have done things better, including myself.
For example, Nagin now concedes he could have pulled the trigger on the mandatory evacuation sooner.
I could have built better relationships. My relationship with the governor during the storm was not good. We'll just be honest about that.
After his endorsement of Bobby Jindal in the 2003 governor's race, Nagin claims the later victorious Kathleen Blanco furiously warned him there would be hell to pay, a point Blanco has denied. Nagin writes about an invigorating call the week before Katrina from Donald Trump, announcing Trump's plans for a new tallest-in-the-city tower. The skyscraper never got built. And just days later, Nagin says he witnessed a near riot in the Superdome.
Divine intervention, in my opinion, had a rain cloud that came over and kind of calmed everybody down.
The first draft of history written in newspapers has not been kind to Ray Nagin.
I don't know where the book is going to fit in an analysis of history. All I'm doing is trying to give people a different perspective.
He does point out reporters were generally in and out of the city in those days.
But it's a book. People can buy it, they can reject it, they can stomp on it, they can set it on fire. They don't have to read my account.
Nagin tells readers at first he had a feeling of, why me? But writes God had given him the skills, the temperament, and determination he needed to lead the city back. He credits a clear strategy, perhaps downplaying billions of dollars spent on construction projects or the influx of insurance money.
Whether you like it or not, our footprint, our fingerprints are all over this recovery.
And Nagin writes of a shadow government, forces pushing for the city to be rebuilt without all of its citizens.
I basically rejected that, and I've been catching hell ever since.
Nagin self-published the book through Amazon because he says going through a regular publisher would have meant losing ultimate control over the content. Coming up.